It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This NBA season in full swing, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. He's excited. Kenny is here. He's excited.
Yes.
We're just happy to have you here. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave. And KD is certainly a rarity, DA. His length and height and athleticism makes him a nightmare for any team he goes up against. And in the history of the NBA, only a handful of players have lasted 20 seasons. Kobe, you played all 20 with the Los Angeles Lakers, an NBA record for seasons with one team. What does it mean to just having worn that Laker jersey your entire career?
Well, I mean, it's a huge honor. I've always been a massive Laker fan, even when I was a kid. And so I never dreamed that I'd actually be wearing the golden armor for my NBA career. So to be sitting here right now, having played 20 years, is literally the coolest dream that could have ever happened to any kid. Happened to me.
And I don't know that it'll happen again. The way the league is structured now, money, the free agency, even though you had a chance to leave a couple times, you always chose to stay.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's you know, loyalty is a word that you hear thrown around often. But in this day and age, it's very tough to see in sports because of the cap, because of, you know, the free agency market and so forth and so on. So I've been very, very fortunate to have a great organization and to be able to have played 20 years of my career here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Livingston and Thompson are the guards, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And after 20 years in the NBA, Kobe, you were able to play with so many teammates. Can you make a short list of some of your favorites over the years?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Pau Gasol for me. Derek Fisher.
And a quality person, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah, right.
You know? And Derek Fisher, Ronny Turiaf is one of my all-time favorites. Lamar Odom, Shaq, obviously, Robert Horry, Rick Fox. I mean, I've been very fortunate to play with some great teams. Horace Grant, AC Green. I mean, the list goes. Ron Harper. I mean, I can go on and on all day long. Brian Shaw. I mean, I was very fortunate to have some really good teammates.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Randall kicks to Ingram. Lakers working the ball around now. Miller. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, Kobe, something that's such a huge tool in the NBA and the team's offense is the pick and roll, the screen roll game. You've done it as well as anybody. Just how are the nuances and the attention to detail important to make that play work?
Well, it's really important, but the screen roll today is run differently than it was, say, when Utah was running it with Stockton and Malone. What you're seeing now is more of a spread floor screen roll action where it makes rotations very difficult because you have to rotate off of shooters at a distance.
Right.
So now what you tend to see more teams try to down pick and roll coverages and sending guys to one side of the floor and try to play the screen roll coverage with 2 men and try to not have 3 guys in the action where you have to rotate and now push your team behind, right? And that it's a dance of, can you play the screen roll with just 2 guys? And on offense, can I force you to have a 3rd guy come in and rotate? If I can do that offensively, then you're behind.
For a guy like yourself who made an incredible amount of three-point shots during your career, what is it like watching Steph Curry? Just how much has he changed the league? It was always watching the dunks of Jordan. Now we got kids that want to shoot the ball from distance.
Yeah. Shooting the ball from distance now has kind of become like a home run in baseball, right? Where it's exciting to watch the ball in flight. I think it's great because it just adds more love to the game, more things that players could do or kids can do that can't dunk. Right? It's like dunking was the thing, right? But now for kids that can dunk, there's something else that's fun. There's something else that's entertaining, like shooting threes. Right? So
but boy, that takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it sure does. I mean, it's a lot of repetition.
Hundreds of shots daily.
Yeah, it's a lot of repetition. I mean, you know, Steph, you watch him out there playing and making all these shots. He's put in hours and hours and hours of hard work and continues to do so.
Livingston passes to Green. Back to Livingston. There's the dish to Durant. There's Green with the three. And it's DJ with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. So last season, Kobe, one of the closest MVP races we've had in a long time, came down to Westbrook and Harden. Who did you think was going to win before the results came out, and why?
Yeah, I didn't even stop to think about that because they're both like little brothers to me. So even though I could sit there and say,
LA
okay,
kids too.
Yeah, like I know them both extremely well, and they're both extremely deserving of it. So I refuse to split it.
Yeah,
you know, they're both my guys.
And different kinds of games, and both sensational individual players.
Yeah, they're just phenomenal. I mean, they can do so many things in the game, and now I think the next progression for them is to be able to dominate the game off the ball just as much as they can dominate on the ball, right? Because in the playoffs, the defense has a hard time finding it.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Lopez a screen. Out to Miller. It's Ingram on the wing. Miller outside, and not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And to have the ball in your hands at all times, always bringing it up. It's exhausting, though, right? That's what they say.
But
now,
they
for
see
you,
the defense sees you, right?
Yeah.
So if you're handling the ball, the defense has eyes on you at all times. You're here. You're right in front of the defense. When you don't have the ball, you're moving behind them. Curry moves behind.
All the time.
He'll bring it up, pass it, and now he's running off the screens behind the defense, right? And it's hard to find him.
Rip Hamilton the same way.
Rip Hamilton the same way.
I know.
Jordan, flare picks, down screens, slicing into the post, right? Coming up to the pinch post. All those operational things take place behind the view of the defense.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Warriors trailing. You know, Kobe, the league seems to be moving away from isolation basketball, sometimes called hero ball, in favor of more ball movement, more of a fluid offense. What do you make of that trend?
Well, I think it's the right thing. I mean, if you look at the way the Knicks played, for example, when they had Bradley, Busher, Phil was coming off the bench.
Well, you are a historian. You love the history of the game, don't you?
Oh, my God.
I mean, I can just tell working with you.
Yeah. Holtzman was coaching. You had Frazier out there. I mean, they moved the ball. I mean, everything was predicated on ball movement, as was the Celtics with Brett Auerbach. And then in the 80s, things changed a little bit. You start going to more isolation ball, where guys would post deep and force the double coverage to come all the way down to them, and then you start moving the ball around. Now you start seeing a spread offense, where the ball's moving again like it was when the Knicks were playing and the Celtics were playing. And so, you know, I think it just depends on the style of defense that you're seeing and the personnel that you have. I think that determines your style of play.
Nice shot by Thompson. And Kobe, your spectacular high school career at Lower Merion High School in Philadelphia, in that Philadelphia area, paved the way for your NBA career. Talk about some of the highlights of your days in high school.
Well, my days in high school were fun. I mean, I played at a small high school called Lower Merion High School, so not too many people heard of it. You know, when you come to Philadelphia, the schools that you hear of are Overbrook, where Wilt Chamberlain went to school, Bartram, right, where Earl the Pearl Monroe went to school, right? But you never heard of little old Lower Merion High School, right? So it was a huge honor to be able to bring a state championship to Lower Merion and kind of put Lower Merion on the map, and that's the most exciting part about it.
Oh, a terrific story indeed. A huge honor, I'm sure. And with all the different technological advances in the league, you see a lot of player and coaches now reviewing clips and tablets and a lot of film sessions. I know you used to study a lot of the league's videotapes. How much easier is film study now, say, from the time in the late 90s when you got in the NBA?
It's so much easier.
Really?
Oh, my God. When I used to get in the hotel rooms, you used to have to call the front desk. They used to roll up the TV on the wheels
with the VCR machine.
With the VCR connected to it, right? And I have to have all of these tapes, and you got to put the tape in, and you got to rewind it, and you got to fast forward it, and you got to rewind it.
Yeah.
Now it's just everything's right there in front of you, right? And it's very easy to skip and go to the next game, and then jump back to the game before, or fast forward to the fourth quarter. I mean, it's so easy now.
Feeds to Green. Green missing again.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Thompson. Here's McGee, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Iguodala out there with Klay Thompson. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Kobe, more and more front offices around the NBA embracing analytics. At the same time, a lot of veteran executives who have kind of the old-time group have been somewhat critical of that approach. Which side do you take on that?
Well, I mean, I think there's use for analytics. You know, what they do is they tell you what's happening or what's happened. But you still need the keen eye to be able to understand why they happen. And that's what numbers can't tell you.
Put some meaning in back of the numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? It's tough to understand if you see a player shooting this percentage. You know, there's first 5 games of the season, he shot X. The last 3 games, he shot Y, and you don't understand why. The numbers will tell you that, but maybe he had something going on at home that was bothering him emotionally.
Yes.
Right, and therefore his focus was elsewhere, and so his shooting percentage went down. Right, the numbers don't show you that. It doesn't show you the emotion of a player.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Cavaliers really stepped up and delivered. He had 11 points and piled on the stats to round out a double-double. Just a really strong all-around effort. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. We'll see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
David, thanks. They asked a lot of him that night, and he didn't back down from any challenge.
And that was the best part of it. His effort level was fantastic. It didn't come easy for him. He had to work his tail off for everything he got.
And you know he's going to work just as hard tonight. I don't know if the stats are going to be the same. Might not be the same numbers, but the work, that'll be there.
5 to shoot, expanding his range. Miller with another miss. Warriors trail by 12. Thompson outside. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Ever since college, it's been like this. Durant has the ability to essentially score at will.
A lot of different ways to lead in the NBA, Kobe. It seems like your leadership style evolved over the course of your career. Talk about that aspect of your game.
Well, in the first half of my career, I was more of a tactician, more floor general. And then the second half of my career, I had to really start thinking about the emotions of the group and connecting with the group more and thinking more outside in as opposed to inside out. But I was also, I was very tough on the guys. I wasn't there to make new friends. I was there to help you be the best player you can be to help us win a championship.
Is it tough sometimes to have a guy that you were close to take some harsh criticism?
No, because the goal is what? To win a championship. This is why we're here. This is why I'm sitting in this leadership position. I owe it to the team to help us get in that direction. And we can sit here and be nice to each other and tell each other what we think we want to hear. And then at the end of the season, we can all hug each other and say, you know what, we'll get them next time.
Lopez, no luck. And here's Golden State. They're on a 17-6 run. So, Kobe, in retrospect, what has caught your eye now, a year away from the game, that perhaps didn't resonate when you played the game?
The time required to do it, right? Because when you step away from the game, you realize all the things that you missed. You know, all the taking the kids here, being there, being at home with them, just giving, you know, our newborn baby a bath every single night, like those things, right? But when you're playing, you're so immersed, so obsessed over the game.
That's your child.
That you don't even realize what you're missing. You don't even know. Like, I don't even see it. Wasn't even aware. You know, so having that perspective now is, you know, has changed things.
Green dishes to McGee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Kobe, a big part of the talent evaluation today is the psychological impact in that aspect, which I think will lead teams toward one prospect over another. If you were looking for personality traits in players and you were making that decision for a team, what trait would you value the most in a player?
No, curiosity. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's curiosity.
Why so?
Because curious people will always ask why things work or don't work.
And you were a big why asker.
Have to, because that's the only reason you win, is when you can figure out why things happen or didn't happen. Right? If you lose a game, a curious person won't point the finger. A curious person will say, well, why did we lose? Instead of just saying them.
Right.
They're going to go back and check the film and ask questions. Okay, why did we mess up there? Why did we blow that coverage there?
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Kobe LeBron said he learned so much about how to approach the game when you shared the floor on Team USA. What was it like playing with a guy like him, as you also played with Jordan, and then going up against him all those years?
Well, I think it was a shocking experience for them, because I don't think they realized how much I talk trash. And so,
No.
Yeah,
What?
I don't think they knew, because, when you from a distance, Kobe, we thought you were really quiet and all sorts of stuff, and you get to practice, and I just don't shut up. And I'm just saying really brutal things about their game. It's just, they're getting really ticked off. But
Yeah,
then,
because you were right.
yeah,
Right,
but
you're
then the
honest.
intensity of practice goes up another level, and then we'd all go out to dinner, and then the next morning, we come into the meeting, and I've already been working out for 2 hours. And so then they see that, and then D Wade would come up and say, "Hey man, I want to join you in your workouts. What time are we going? 5 a.m. He'd be down there working out, and Brian said, I want to come too. And Brian would show up, and Melo would show up, and all slowly but surely, we have our whole USA team in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning
What a
training.
constructive time out
It was
for those
beautiful.
other players.
But it was fun for all of us, because we got a chance to hang around each other and think about the competition, right? So now when we come back to the NBA, fans are getting a better product, right? Because we've all been working out and pushing each other and getting better off of each other. So now when we step on the court to compete against each other, that means we have to take our games to another level.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
That's a great story. It's stolen by Randall. Over Green. Randall no good.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and the shots are going all over the place in this period.
Well, Kobe, it seems like the NBA is becoming less a position-based and more of a skill, positionless game. Perimeter skill now seems to be at a premium. Do you agree with that? Do you like that? Would you change that?
Well, I think players need to be able to play all positions on the floor, right? If you look at the teams that win championships, they generally have every player that's on the floor can make a decision. Every player can dribble, every player can pass, every player can shoot, right? There's a reason why San Antonio's always finding themselves there in the end. The reason why the Cavs are finding themselves there in the end. It's the reason why Golden State's because they have playmakers at every position on the floor.
They have basketball players.
They have basketball players, right? Not specialists. They have basketball players.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Deng. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Los Angeles on top, up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
The big men are Nance and Lopez. All out there with DJ. And it's Ingram, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Ball, and count it from 19 feet away. Ball's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
And Ball is a gifted shooter, someone that excels at scoring the ball even when the coverage is tight.
Thompson for the triple. That one, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back, but on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
Back to Miller. There's the pass to Lopez. Miller outside. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Right side Durant from the corner. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Ingram kicks to Miller. Dishes to Lopez. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, the look from DJ is the key to the sequence there. He times the pass well and puts his teammate in the best possible situation to score.
Durant the pass to Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Nance outside. He dishes it to Miller. Pass the Ball. And it's Miller penetrating. Lopez kicks to Miller. Back to Lopez. Stolen by McGee. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 18.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Livingston. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. He's got 5.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass. Kicks it to DJ. Pass to Lopez. Ball dishes to DJ. Lopez inside, guarded by McGee. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Yeah, not sure. Maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
Now here's Livingston. D right on him. There's the pick. He feeds it to Durant. Green with a screen on Miller. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. DA?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Some changes for Golden State. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Young is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
The Lakers in the lead. Passes it to Kuzma. Miller against Thompson. Nance passes the ball. Ingram kicks to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Miller, that's for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Young dishes to Iguodala. Back to Young. They set the pick. Pachulia sets a screen for Young for the lead. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on DJ.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Ball with the bucket.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Durant kicks to Young. Outside Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Nance. It's Durant with the drive. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Ball, the pass to Nance. It's deflected.
That's great anticipation by Pachulia, using his length to turn that shot away.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Second, the Warriors.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
LA's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Ball kicks to DJ. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Warriors.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
The Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And Thompson kicks to Young. Shoots over Ball. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Inside, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Iguodala outside. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ball dishes to Miller. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Thompson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Thompson's got 19 points.
Yeah, defense. This is your coach calling. Could you find Klay Thompson? Thank you.
On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Kuzma's got 7.
The pass shows you the tremendous feel that DJ has. The D has no idea he could thread the ball through there.
Here's Pachulia, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. 6th in scoring 13th in rebounding, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And some changes here for the Lakers. Luol Deng is checked in for Nance. Caldwell Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. And the Warriors also making a change. West is checked in. Deng with it. West picks him up. It's stolen by West. Caldwell Pope against Iguodala. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's good work by Klay Thompson on the boards, getting himself in great position for the second chance op.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. Now the feed to DJ. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the first one drops.
He's such a dedicated player. DJ is willing to do whatever it takes to make himself and his teammates better. Plus, he gives you some great playlists.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good for Miller. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson outside. He kicks it to West. Thompson against Miller. Puts one up from 19. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We'll take a look at the Warriors, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Deng. Brandon Ingram comes in for Caldwell Pope. Miller's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Ball subbed in for Tyler Ennis. Different look here for the Warriors. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Green comes in for West. Kevin Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Nick Young. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. Draymond Green is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's
That just happened. Yeah, Kevin, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Then Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay, really giving us a good look at the action. Now the dish to Ball. Out to Nance. Feeds it to Ball. Lopez a screen. Ball, the pass to Miller. On the clock. Over Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors trail by 8. Livingston kicks to Durant. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. The pass to Miller. Dishes it to Lopez. Pass the Ball. Lopez a screen. There's Miller with the 3, and the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Livingston dishes to Green. Thompson up top over Miller. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Klay Thompson.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display, his ability to fire off the catch and shoot J. So dangerous.
Nance outside. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lopez a screen. Here's DJ. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
A rebound by the Lakers. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball, the pass to Lopez. He dishes it to Miller. Shot to stop the drought. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Applying some pressure there and getting himself to the free throw line. DJ's aggressiveness is paying off with that foul call.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Brewer is checked in for Nance. Both free throws good for Miller. Warriors trail by 6. Timeout called the Warriors. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Thompson inside the line. Bullseye. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, Klay Thompson, when he gets moving like this, big things happen.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game. Left side Durant. Bucket is good. That's good from Durant.
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Ball kicks to Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Durant dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
DJ passes to Lopez. Shoots over McGee, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Dallas. Livingston kicks to Durant. Inside, here's McGee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Ingram. Kicks to Miller. Shoots a 3. That one, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Livingston dishes to Durant. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Ingram with it. Now Green defending. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes to Miller. He feeds it to Lopez. Shoots over McGee. Lopez, no luck.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Here's Ingram. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And after playing 1 year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
McGee a screen. Durant kicks to Green. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Miller, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Thompson's got 29 in the game.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Ball with it, picked up by Thompson. Ball dishes to Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ball. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Outside Durant. Green with a screen for Durant. Ingram with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Lopez with the ball. Now Green defending. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lopez with the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Warriors trail by 4. McGee a screen. Livingston kicks to Durant. Oh, good on the triple.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And the 3-ball is good.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
No question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
And it's Miller penetrating. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Free throw good, DJ. 54 seconds left in the game. Livingston with it. Green, the screen. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ingram and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I like how Clay shook loose on that one, skilled at getting some room for himself to get up that shot.
Lopez right side. Inside. And DJ throws it down.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DJ.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
So Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Luol, huge win tonight. How did you get this done?
You know, we locked in. We locked in. We knew how good they were, and we know when we're at our best, we could beat anybody. When we lock in like that, we're hard to beat, too.
Well, you led the way, Luol. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.